Let's talk about the impending free agency and the season that Kyle Schwarber is having. I think it's safe to say that this is Kyle Schwarber's best season as a professional. Through 111 games this year so far, he has 410 at bats. He's hitting 254. His on base percentage is almost 380. And obviously, that is in part due to the fact that Schwarber walks a ton, but his slug almost 580, and his OPS is just under 960. And there you see it, 38 home runs this season, 88 RBI, and with the 38 home runs and his doubles and his triple, 56 extra base hits. And I know it's a little bit small because I had to try to fit the whole thing in. Kyle Schwarber is top 5 in the National League in, ready for this, runs, home runs, RBI, walks, on base percentage, slugging, and OPS. I think it is very fair to say that not only is Kyle Schwarber having the best season of his career, Kyle Schwarber probably should belong in the MVP conversation at this point.
Hands down, I agree. There should be no contest here. This man is killing it.
And I will say this. Shohei Ohtani is going to win the MVP.
Of course.
I don't think there's any question that he is going to win the MVP. But when it comes to second and third place votes, I think the conversation really belongs to two guys. I think it belongs to Kyle Schwarber, and I think it belongs to Pete Crow Armstrong from the Cubs. And I've said this before. I'm a big proponent of the MVP going to not only the guy having an elite level season, but the guy that elevates his team the most. Now, I think when you pair those two together, Shohei Ohtani is having an elite level season, and with the slew of injuries that the Dodgers have had, plus the fact that Mookie Betts has been kind of off this year, and Freddie Freeman had a little bit of a slump as well, which is like, I don't know if I've ever seen Freddie Freeman slump before. Shohei Ohtani's offense has been a huge catalyst for the Dodgers. Now, don't get me wrong, they still have a lot of really good players, but Shohei Ohtani has been elite again this year offensively. I think Pete Crow Armstrong has a case to be the Cubs' most valuable player throughout the season. They've gotten a lot of contributions from guys like Carson Kelly, really good year from Seiya Suzuki, really good year from Michael Busch. Who am I missing at the top of their lineup? Who else am I missing at the top of their lineup? Who's been really good for them? There's somebody else that I'm missing. Kyle Tucker, duh. Kyle Tucker's had a great year as well, but Pete Crow Armstrong's been a catalyst for their team. Kyle Schwarber's been that guy for the Phillies. Bryce Harper's been really, really good since he's come back from the injured list, but the inconsistencies within the Phillies offense. Trey Turner had a really good first half, has slowed down a little bit in the second half. Platoon at second base, Bryson Stott's been underwhelming. Sosa's been good against lefties, but I think we've talked about it before, is a super utility guy with some upside. They've got inconsistencies from the left field position, inconsistencies from the center field position. Nick Castellanos had a really good start to the year. His chase rates have gone in the wrong direction. His whiff rates have gone in the wrong direction. And his numbers, for the most part, have kind of gone in a bad spot. The most consistent hitter on this team, the most consistent player on this team outside of the pitching staff has been Kyle Schwarber. I think there's no question about it. Kyle Schwarber is the reason for a large portion of the season that the Phillies offense has had life at all. And we've talked about it before. The Phillies won another game yesterday where they scored 3 or less runs. Or 2 or less runs, excuse me. What was the number we gave on the trade deadline show? 31 games in which they scored 2 or less runs. They have 6 wins this year scoring 2 runs. Just 2 runs, excuse me. They've had 14 games this year where they've scored 2 runs exactly. They're 6-8. Most teams don't survive scoring 2 runs and winning those type of games. They're 6-8. They're almost 500 in games where they've scored 2 runs. That's a testament to their pitching staff, and it's a testament to the timely hitting of Kyle Schwarber. I think the guy should be in the MVP conversation this season. And Andrew, if you can flash that graphic again with all of his numbers, I'm a sucker for the Baseball Savant page. There's a lot of red, right? I get it. He swings and misses a lot. His strikeout rates are high. That's Kyle Schwarber. But comparably to years past, his strikeout rates have been a little bit better. But you look at all of the numbers. I mean, like, the chase rates is still good. It's why he walks so much. The barrel rates are, barrel rates are through the roof. Hard hit rates through the roof. Average exit velocity. You know, I always make fun of people like grown adults who bring their glove to the ballpark. I wouldn't want to go bare hand Kyle Schwarber line drive. I mean, what's his average exit velocity there? Does that say 94.9? That's his average exit velocity. Yep. Now think about that. That's average. 50% of the balls he hits are harder than that. I don't want to get in the way of 110. The ball that he hit
would kill you.
The ball that he hit yesterday was 115.
He would kill you.
Like when the ball leaves his bat, it explodes off of his. You remember the home run he hit it to the Chop House in April?
Yes.
In Atlanta, like what was it, May-ish?
Yeah.
If you would have told me that ball went 500 feet, I'd have believed you.
Oh yeah.
Obliterated. He hit one in Colorado, same thing. I mean, the one that I always go back to, the furthest ball I've ever seen that man hit was the home run in the NLCS against the Padres.
The Harper face?
Yeah.
When he looks at it, like,
where he
blown
hit it
away?
To like the third deck. There are only a handful of players that I watch hit balls that go that far. Kyle Schwarber's one of them. Ryan Howard used to do it. Do you remember like watching Prince Fielder in his Milwaukee days just like deposit moonshots?
Yes.
Like you got to have that type of strength. The trajectory at which Schwarber, and think about Ryan Howard and Prince Fielder used to hit those type of home runs, those moonshot home runs. Kyle Schwarber's in that conversation, man. And I think his ability this year and last year too, but like this year, his numbers against lefties, like you can't bring a lefty. Well, sorry, hit the bell here. Hit that bell notification. That was awful. There you go. Hit that bell notification. So
it's a sign, Tyler.
There you go.
The bell.
His numbers against lefties are elite. His numbers with 2 strikes are really good. His numbers with runners in scoring position have continued to be good this year. I have to assume that he's going to get MVP votes. I don't think he's going to get a lot of first place votes. I think Ohtani is going to get most of them. But he's going to get second and third place votes this season.
As he should. I mean, he's deserving of it.
Does he hit 50?
He's on the path to do it.
He needs 12 more home runs in the last 50 games.
Oh, yeah.
He has 38 through the first 100.
It feels like every other day he's hitting a home run.
I think he's going to get to 50. Does he get to 55?
Could.
The Phillies' single season record is 58. Ryan Howard set that number.
That's a tough one.
I don't think he's going to hit another 20, but I do think there's a pathway for him to hit another
get 60.
15.
I think he could definitely.
Does he
do
get
15.
to 53-ish?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Now the question is, this is why we do the big deal segment. Talk about the deal. He's an impending free agent.
He shouldn't be.
He shouldn't be. I think listen, John Middleton and Dave Dombrowski have to be coming up with a number. They have to be ready and prepared to open up the checkbook.
I think they are.
But again, we have this conversation like seemingly every other week. What's that number?
I'm not sure. I don't know how.
I mean, it's going to start with a lot.
I don't know how you pay him. I also don't know how you pay anybody right now with the impending stuff that can be happening in 2027 and with all that going on, the salary cap. So I don't know, but you throw that man a giant bag of money.